Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Wednesday, November 10, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Sacramento Kings vs San Antonio Spurs. The Kings have had a tough schedule so far this season. They have played the Jazz and Suns twice, Dallas, Golden State, and Charlotte. They have a few good wins like Phoenix, Charlotte, and Portland. This team could have some all-stars on it this year. Harrison Barnes is the top candidate, averaging 22.5 points, 8.7 rebounds, 2.7 assists, and 1.1 steals per game. De'Aaron Fox is the second leading scorer on the team, 18.6 points, 4.0 rebounds, 6.2 assists, and 1.5 steals per game. The only other player averaging over 15 points is Buddy Hield. He averages 17.4 points, 5.4 rebounds, 1.8 assists, and 0.9 steals. They will need all of these players to continue their all-star performances to win this game. Our second betting advice is to pick under 220.5. Indiana Pacers vs Denver Nuggets. Indiana is scoring an average of 109.2 points per game, which is 13th in the NBA. The Pacers are shooting 46.5% overall and 35.0% from long range, led by Sabonis with an average of 19.3 points per game. The Pacers' power forward is shooting 58.9%. TJ McConnell dishes the ball the best with a team-high 5.1 assists per game. Indiana averages 24.2 assists and 15.7 turnovers for an assist-to-turnover ratio of 1.5. Our first betting advice is to pick Denver Nuggets +3. The biggest news heading into Wednesday's game for Denver will be the absence of the NBA's reigning MVP. Jokic was suspended for 1 game for his role in the altercation at the end of the win over the Heat on Monday. The Nuggets center pushed Heat forward Markieff Morris to the ground in the late stages of the fourth quarter before getting ejected. Our second betting advice is to pick under. Portland Trail Blazers vs Phoenix Suns. Portland is averaging 110.3 points per game. They scored 105 points in their last game, making 37.9% of their field goals and 27.3% of their three-pointers. Damian Lillard led the way for Portland with 25 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. Jusuf Nurkic finished with 15 points, 17 rebounds, and 3 steals, while Norman Powell added 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Portland has also played well defensively, giving up 107.4 points per game. They gave up 90 points in their last game and will need a similar effort if they want to win this game. Our first betting advice is to pick Phoenix Suns -6. The Phoenix Suns are averaging 110.1 points on 47.5% shooting and allowing 109.2 points on 44.6% shooting. Devin Booker is averaging 23.8 points and 6.1 rebounds, while Michael Bridges is averaging 15.3 points and 3.4 rebounds. DeAndre Ayton is the third double-digit scorer and Chris Paul is dishing 11.3 assists. The Phoenix Suns are shooting 34.2% from beyond the arc and 78.6% from the free throw line. The Phoenix Suns are allowing 38.7% shooting from deep and are grabbing 45.1 rebounds per game. Our second betting advice is to pick over. Quick reminder, BetUS is a platform that offers betting on all major sport and horse racing leagues. It has slots, table games, blackjack, and a variety of other casino games. All of the major US leagues are available for betting, including the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and PGA. In addition, BetUS allows wagers on esports, Olympic events, soccer, cricket, boxing, cycling, and many more competitions. Join BetUS now using our link down below and get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on the sportsbook after you open an account and deposit using our link and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES. Miami Heat vs Los Angeles Lakers. But it didn't end there, as Jimmy Butler of the Heat appeared to yell that they wanted to meet up with Jokic after the game, and a photo surfaced on social media of a bunch of Heat players waiting for Jokic after the game. Then the Morris brothers, Marcus and Markieff, got into a social media war with Jokic's two brothers. As for the game, Jokic dominated the Heat with 25 points, 15 rebounds, and 10 assists. Will Barton added 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. Monty Morris had 14 points, and Jeff Green added 13 points. Butler led the Heat with 31 points and 8 assists, while Bam Adebayo had 10 points and 10 rebounds. The Heat only shot 39% and were out-rebounded 49-37. Our first betting advice is to pick Miami Heat -4. The Lakers have struggled early defensively, allowing 112.4 ppg, the third highest amount in the NBA. Offensively, the Lakers are fifth, averaging 111.5 ppg. LeBron James leads the team with 24.8 ppg, but he has only played in 6 games. Amongst players who have not missed a game, Anthony Davis leads the way with 23.9 points, 11.1 rebounds, and 2.4 blocks per game. Russell Westbrook is still looking to find his role, but averages 18.8 points and team highs, with 8.5 assists and 1.5 steals. Carmelo Anthony has continued to prove that he belongs in the NBA, averaging 17.6 ppg and shooting 52% from three-point range on the season. Our second betting advice is to pick over 214.5. Minnesota Timberwolves vs Golden State Warriors. Karl Anthony Towns has led the offense for the Timberwolves, who have managed to rack up 936 points in their 9 games so far. From the 3 victories that they have managed, their total points have summed up to 333, while in the games that they have lost, they could only score 603 points. Their conference record so far has been 2-5 in the ongoing season. Karl Anthony Towns has led the offense for the Timberwolves, who have managed to rack up 936 points in their 9 games so far. From the 3 victories that they have managed, their total points have summed up to 333, while in the games that they have lost, they could only score 603 points. Their conference record so far has been 2-5 in the ongoing season. Our first betting advice is to pick Golden State -7. This season, the Warriors have been fantastic on both ends of the court, averaging an NBA best 115.2 ppg and only allowing 101.5, which is the second best mark defensively. Stephen Curry is playing at an MVP level, second in league with 27.6 ppg and sixth with a 26.92 player efficiency rating. The last loss for the Timberwolves came in overtime, 125-118 to the Memphis Grizzlies. D'Angelo Russell led the way with 30 points in the loss, followed by Anthony Edwards with 27 points and Karl Anthony Towns with 25 points. After the first 9 games, Minnesota ranks 23rd, scoring 104 ppg and 18th defensively, allowing 108.1 ppg. Towns leads the team with 23.6 points, 9.7 rebounds, 1.6 steals, and 1.3 blocks per game, and Edwards is second in scoring, averaging 23.4 ppg. Our second betting advice is to pick over 221.